So Brad, you and I met each other, and then you actually went through the TIPP program, what, in January of this year?
Yeah, that's right. Back in late January.
So maybe share what your experience is and maybe what you were doing before and sort of what it's done for you after.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been in the mindset and success space for a decade, or longer than that, almost going on 13 years. And I've been studying books, personal development, all of those things, and I've trained thousands and thousands of people in this space. But even after all of that training and years and years and years of work and going to conferences and being in the front row at the next best technology and all these things, there was still this sensation I had of an anxiety that wouldn't stop. And sometimes I could quiet it down a little bit, I could use breathing tools and things like that to calm it down. But I always noticed that it was reactive to that coming up. It was almost an after effect of, okay, the anxiety is here. I have to calm it down. There's 800 million moving parts in the business. And I really struggled with being present with the people that I love. And it was one of those things where even though I knew I should be, I knew I should be present playing with my daughter, but my mind was downstairs in the office focusing on the next launch coming up. And I couldn't, for some reason, I wasn't there. And one day, I had this experience where we had achieved incredible things in our business. We had, got our dream home, all this stuff. And one day, maybe a year or so ago, I was out on a jet ski and I found myself pissed off on a jet ski.
That's not easy. You have to work at that.
And I had this moment. I just stopped the jet ski out in the middle of the lake and I was just like, something's going on here, man. We got to change something. Who's pissed off on a jet ski? And so I had trouble sleeping. My mind would always have racing thoughts. And I just thought it was part of owning a business. I thought it was, yeah, I'm a high performer. I got all this stuff going on. But it was like, no matter what I tried, I couldn't get my mind to calm down. And I would have to literally go through a ton of different processes, like for hours, just to chill myself out a little bit and actually be present. Well, I have a business mentor that I have been following for, 5-6 years. And I'm in his masterminds and all of that stuff, named James Wedmore. And I was at his conference and I heard you speak and you talked about something really powerful that I've never heard before. And it was that anxiety is a symptom, not the actual problem. And for the first time, I found clarity on that's why all of these techniques and processes that I've been trying have been working, because I've seen anxiety as the problem. I've seen this frustration as the problem, not the symptom. And you had talked about trauma. And I had a lot of trauma from growing up, stuff with parents and all that stuff as a kid. Nothing, extreme, but more of the emotional concussions that you talk about in your work. And I had done a lot of work on those things, but I had never really let them go or work through them. I had just kind of quieted them. So I decided to do the TIPP program and I came down to Florida and it was amazing. I remember going into the program and understanding the science of it, which was really, really beautiful because from a cognitive perspective, I understood what was about to happen or what had happened and what was about to happen. But the process was so gentle, so simple. And since that, it's been, at the time of this recording, going on, 4 months since I was down there, something like that. I have not had one single bit of anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, stress, overwhelm, any of that stuff. And what's interesting is there's more things that have come up in business since before. I'm just at this whole new level of possibility and productivity and output and happiness. And I have this ability now where when I'm in my office recording this, when I leave this office, I get to go be dad. I get to go play. I get to go be an amazing husband. And I no longer have to negotiate with my mind. It's one of the most powerful experiences I've ever had. And so I just want to shout this from the rooftops. It's been just a really, really beautiful process.
I love it. And just getting to meet you, I can see how genuine you are and how you really care about the people you work with. And you've been sending some of them, to see us because you really want to see them perform at their highest level. And this is a tool to help you also get the most out of the people that you're working with. So
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've seen from them too, the people that have come to see you from our client group, it's like they're just functioning so much higher. It's just the things that used to, it was like they were operating in a fog before. Now the fog is completely gone, so they can just see totally clearly. It's been really cool.